Charity Preston here from Organized Classroom, your home for less stress and more effectiveness in your classroom. So today I have a question from Jillian. Jillian writes and asks, how do I know if students really understood the lesson after I've taught it? They seem like they know they do. I walked around and saw that they were doing the work fine. Sometimes I even have them in groups, and it appears as though they are doing great, and then I assess them and they all completely bomb it. I didn't even get the glazed eye look. I did not even get that this time, and yet they still just did not understand it. So Jillian, that's a great question, and I know many of us have had a lot of lessons that we have taught in the past where exactly the same thing happened. We thought they understood it. We thought, wow, that was a killer lesson. I did so great with it. They really understood it. And then they assess on it and it is terrible, right? So here is a fun idea for you to try, and it's completely informal assessment, but it kind of gives you some bearing on how that the lesson went for the day. And what it is an informal response, basically printable handout. And I will have this over at organizedclassroom.com, where you can grab this freebie and just print it off to your heart's content. I just whipped it together this morning, and as you'll see, it has A, B, C, and D, and then on the other side we have some true and false and some yeses and nos. And it's very simple to use it. I just printed it on plain paper. What I would probably do if I were you in the classroom, actually print it on white cardstock, double-sided. It doesn't matter which side's up, which side's down, it's all gonna work the same. If possible, have the color version. If you can, that's why I would suggest doing it on hard cardstock and then laminating it so you can use it from year to year and just replace the ones that need it. Or if it works all year and then you make new ones next year, that's probably even worth it just for the colored ink for these few copies that you're gonna have to make. One copy per student. And it's very simple. All they do is throughout the lesson, they can have this sitting in a folder, in their desk, wherever that, or if you just want to hand them out at the beginning of the lesson. And as you are going through the lesson, maybe give them a multiple choice question and say, what do you think that the answer to this math problem is? A, B, C, or D? And maybe have them done ahead of time, or you can write them up on the board, on the smart board, transparency if you still use an overhead. And simply the student figures out what the answer is. They take their paper, they fold it either this way or this way. It does not matter which one, but let's say they think the answer is B. Now the key to this is they do not hold their answer up, because otherwise you're going to get the students that are going to look around and see what everyone else is answering. Actually have them hide their answer, cover it up, hide it, no one else can see it. And then you're going to say, everybody show your answer. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Everybody holds it up really high above their head. Why above their head? So that way they can't look around and then like change their answers and go back through and flip it and all that. You just want a true test. And I love that it's color coded, because even if you see a bunch of B's, you're going to see the blue before you're going to see anything else. If you have a sea of blue and then suddenly you see a handful of A's with the red, you're going to know who you need to target, and you can simply jot notes down if you want to, or just pull those kids aside very quickly and say, who you guys go work on this, if you come over here, let's look at this again real quick, and just do some very quick small group informal go back through it again, right? And then you can do the same thing on the other side. So you say, okay, true or false, Abraham Lincoln was the first president of the United States. Okay, don't anyone show me. Everyone go ahead and get your answers ready. Pull up your desk if you need to. Put some little privacy folders if you need to. and cover it up. Don't let anyone else see it. Okay, whenever I say 3, 2, 1, on 1, you're going to hold it up very high above your head. Put it on top of your head if you want to. That's always a fun thing to do as well. So are you ready to show me? Okay, 3, 2, 1. And if they do this, then they think it's kind of fun anyway. And they may still look around, but try to get them, look forward. Don't look behind you, don't look around you, all that good stuff. So then you can very, very quickly do some quick informal assessment. And it can even be fun. You can use, the yeses and the nos for simple things. Who did their homework today? Who ate breakfast today? Whatever that you want. You could use the A, B, C's, and D's for simple things like what time did you go to bed last night? A, B, C, or D. Evens and odds and anything that has a true and false. It's very, very quick. It's very simple. It keeps them all engaged. Everyone has to answer, so you have a 100% response from everyone in your classroom at the same time, so you can kind of get a pretty good feel for whether they understood the lesson or not. So Jillian, I hope that was a fun answer to your question. Again, if anyone wants this handout, head on over to organizedclassroom.com and you will be able to download it completely free, print it off. I would love to see all of your response cards, even in action. If you're able to do that, feel free to post it on our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/theorganizedclassroomblog. And as always, we love comments. If you feel that this was helpful, please don't keep us a secret. Share it with your other teacher friends and on social media if you feel that it was helpful and it could help someone else. So have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.